Welcome to King David Ministry. Please like, share, subscribe. Click the bell to receive all latest content. You must not be discriminated because of your faith and beliefs. According to the Third Geneva Convention laws, we are humans, we have rights. We're the children of Israel, prisoners of war. Go to the ECHR, European Human Rights. And for any breaches, let me give you a couple of examples of breaches. First breach, look how they treat my people. Police brutality. Chris Cobbett, John Neely, Sandra Massey, Robert Brooks, Ariana Jones, 7 years old, just shot in the head. Rest in peace, little princess, rest in peace. They used the QV Act 1666. They address you with a straw man. That's atrocious. Yeah. We want restitution for the lands and estates you stolen. It don't belong to you. Another breach is the wicked jab. 5G towers going up, radiation exposure. It's harmful for human exposure. Lucifer and his seed trying to push for a one-world order. They want to chip you with a digital ID. You best believe they made a fake illness. They locked you down. And they made a wicked job from Lucifer. Who got bit by the wicked jab? When in reality it was just radiation exposure from the 5G tower. I will call out to you. Higher, higher. And pray you destroy the wicked. I will call out to your holy name. Higher. You're my creator. You're my maker. You picked me for a specific job. I'm the anointed one of Israel. Like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell if you want. Receive my videos and learn for free. Cheeky man. Welcome everybody to King David's non-donation taking Scotty back to ministry. Please like, share, subscribe, click the bell to receive all latest content. If you haven't already, please go and watch the recap. So pause the video, watch the recap, and then watch the introduction, then come back to the video, man, with your pen and paper and your biblical books, man. You understand? Like, let's get ready, man. It's brother show for to live and create a higher H1961 strong accordance, man. Let's go. It's for the widow, the needy, the outcast, the stranger, the homeless, those suffering justice, praying for the end to come soon. Let's go. Praise the higher. Let's start with the law of the living creator. Got some notes which I'll be reading from. It's about Atlantis, being America. So 630 commandments, praise higher. It's not done away with. So not to wrong anyone in speech, Leviticus 25 verse 17. Not to carry tales, Leviticus 19 verse 16. Not to cherish hatred in one's heart, Leviticus 19 verse 17. Not to take revenge, let the Most High do the revenge for you. You understand? Just sit back, pray to him, be peaceful, let him do the work, man. You understand? Not to bear a grudge, Leviticus 19:18. Not to put any Jew to shame, okay, Leviticus 19:17. Not to curse another Israelite, Leviticus 19:14. You cannot curse Israelites, okay? We are prisoners of war. We are learning about our law. We are prisoners of war. We are learning about our law. All right. And next, we're going to read from some notes now, people. Love, peace, save lives. I am the high priest of Israel, man. You understand? King David is the true Messiah. My birthday, April the 8th, solar eclipse, man. Get into the recap and that you'll see. Okay, my family, the kingdom of Alba. We used to run the kingdom of Alba, man. The Iberian Jews, man. You understand? Tribe of Judah, man, from Southern Kingdom. Originally lived in Atlantis, man, America. Okay, some info on showing the America to be Atlantis. Parts taken from scholarly backed book, A History of the Life and Voyages of Christopher Columbus by Washington Irving. The book describes the arrival of Columbus to our lands, Haiti and Hispaniola. I'm dyslexic, autistic, and ADHD. Bear with me, people. The book reads, in the transparent atmosphere of the tropics, objects are described at a great distance, and the purity of the air and serenity of the deep blue sky giving a magical effect of the scenery. Under these advantages, the beautiful island Haiti revealed itself to the eye as they approached. Its mountains were high and more rocky than those of other islands, but the rocks reared themselves from among rich forest. The mountains swept down into luxuriant plains and green savannas, while the appearance of cultivated fields with numerous trees at night, fires at night, and columns of smoke which rose in various parts of the day, all showed it to be populous. It rose before them in all splendor of tropical vegetation. One of the most beautiful islands in the world, and doomed to be one of the most unfortunate. In the evening, the 6th of December, Columbus entered a harbour at the western end of the island, to which he gave the name of Saint Nicholas, by which it is called at the present day. The harbour was spacious and deep, surrounded with large trees, many of them loaded with fruit, while a beautiful plain extended in front of the port, traversed by by a fine stream of water. From the number of canoes seen in various parts, there were evidently large villages in the neighbourhood, but the natives had fled in terror at the sight of ships leaving the harbour at St. Nicholas on the 7th. They coasted along the northern side of the island. It was lofty and mountainous. In the morning, my boy, mountainous, filled with green savannas and long sweeping plains. At one place they caught a view of rich and smiling valley that ran for into the interior between two mountains and appeared to be high in state of cultivation. in the morning, my boy. Forgive me if I have to repeat to my son. Just have to support my son as well at the same time. For several days, they were detained in a harbour which they called Port Conception. A small river emptied into it. After winding through a delightful country, the coast abounded with fish, some of which even leapt into their boats. They cast their nets there for caught great quantities, and among them several kinds similar to those of Spain. The first fish they had met with resembling those of their own country. Next book we will look at is Atlantis, the antediluvian world by Ig. I can't pronounce it. Ignatius Donnelly. He's focusing on certain topics which he talks about in the book. In the book, he mentions something which we just read, the Hesperidity. Oh, I can't pronounce it. Hespertys, America or Atlantis, basically, was the true antediluvian world. The Garden of Eden was in the Americas. The Garden of the Hesperides, another good book to read. Prehistoric structures, Central America, who erected them. A lecture by Martin Ingham Townsend Thompson, Detroit, New York. The ancient Greek and Roman scholars knew of the existence of the Western continent. That ancient book entitled The Book of Wonders, ascribed to Aristotle, contains the following. When the Carthaginians, who were masters of the Western Ocean, observed that many traders and other men, attracted by the fertility of the soil and pleasant climate, this is similar in the other book as it's describing the continents, like the purity of the air, and it says it's tropical vegetation. So, and it also said it was a state of cultivation. Attracted to the fertility and soil of the pleasant climate, had fixed their homes. They feared that the knowledge of this island should reach the other nations, a great concourse to it of men from the various lands of the earth would follow. Because it's so beautiful there, they were blessed in the Americas, man, or Atlantis, it was also known as. From the various lands of the earth would follow, that the conditions of life then so happy on that island would notably unfavorably be affected. But the Carthaginians empire itself suffer injury at the dominion of the sea be wrestled from their hands, and so they issued a decree that no under penalty of death should thereafter sail there, speaking about America. So they realised how amazing it was there, obviously, and it was attracting people's attention. But they knew, man, it was a luscious, blessed place. This passage is quoted not merely with acclaim that refers to the continent of America, but for the purpose of showing how carefully the Phoenician people, whether Asiatic, Carthaginian, or Spanish, guarded from the great world the foreign discoveries which they had made, and were their kindred were enjoying prosperity. Let us look for a moment at some of the things which the ancient Greeks and Latin authors had said, indicating their knowledge of the existence of a Western continent. Can't pronounce that. I think it's mentioning. I think that's the name. Crates. Yeah, a commentator on Homer. Yeah, it's a person named Crates. Is a commentator on Homer. Is quoted by authority of Strabo that Homer means in his account of the Ethiopia in brackets, Ethiopia on old maps is America. Oh, he pressed to John, the ruler of the three Indias. India superior, man, who the Portuguese were searching for 400 years, man. They got a plaque up in remembrance for that search. Pressed to John, the fountain of youth, man, do you understand? We had access to everything, you understand? In etymology, Ethiopia means people of dark skin, people of dark complexion, indigenous to the Americas, which was also called Atlantis. So the book was saying that Homer means, in his account of the Western Ethiopians, inhabitants of Atlantis or Hesperides. And remember my reading I gave yesterday, I think it was on Sabbath day, and it was from old books and that, saying that the Iberians were descendants of, originally were from Atlantis in America, like I showed you. My family, Webster's 1828 dictionary definition of what an American is. Copper-colored tribes founded by the Europeans, man. Don't forget, Louis the Taurus was taken with Christopher Columbus. I'll probably bring out some more information as I go along. Little bits here and there, just drip feed you little bits of information here and there. Like anything that catches my eye, I'll share it with you. I think sharing is caring, man. Understand? Sharing is caring, especially when you don't take donations too, man. Right, part 2 coming up in a minute. So, Law Torah. Papa Ball, quickly do that, man. ECHR, man. Go to the European Convention on Human Rights, like I said in the song, man. Any breaches, the jab, police brutality against our people. We want our lands and states back, please. And then you got Dumdai versus 1452. Put the Saracen, another term for Saracen, as Negro, into perpetual servitude. And they use the Kesku V Act 1666 within this wicked matrix colonies which were created against us. Okay. I tamper with my phone. Please don't start this, King David. It's very immature. Stop. So go to WikiLeaks. Oh, fuck's sake. He's not listening today, people of the wood. I do apologise. Part 2 coming up, people. Let's see if he stops at part 2.